From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Two of the game's best bats slug it out. Back in just a moment. Jake Arrieta gets the call for game 1 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cook. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Here you go.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of it.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And that is 27 for him on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. The pitcher, Jake Arrieta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
1 out, 1 out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Ready once again, Steve Cook. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Hey, your pitch right here.
They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Come on, big guy. Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Here it comes on 3-0. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Renda looks up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Tony Renda steps into the box. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Tony Renda. 2 down now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in. Striding in once again, Steve Cook. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit out towards second. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Well, he's off to a fast start in this series. 3 hits already in this game, and he's still got a couple games left in the series.
Ready for another shot now. Walter Takahashi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Get your pitch. Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this.
Let's go, big fella.
Second on the team and runs batted in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Hey, every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Couple of walks for him thus
pitch
far.
up there. Let's go, kid.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hard hit at third. There's one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back from Cincinnati after this. Digging in and looking for more. Steve Cook. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
See it? Drive it.
He's set, and the 2-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Duvall is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Number 21 earns win number 7 on the season. A.J. Ramos hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 18 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Today it's the second of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, there's sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Batting
Stepping
third,
in, Steve
baseman.
Cook.
Hey, let it fly,
He
let it
enters
fly
this
right
one
here.
second in the National League round trip category. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory.
Hey, attaboy.
Ready for another chance? Steve
Third
Cook.
baseman.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cook.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And no one can get there.
There
it's
you
a
go.
foul
See it
ball.
up. Let it fly.
0-1 count and the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Come on, guy.
Trying to keep the score where it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
One and 2, here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Second and third, 2 away.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper.
Hey,
He's
get
got
your
the
pitch.
bases
Right
loaded
now,
and a chance to really do some damage.
Bryce
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second
let it
on
fly
the
up
team
there,
and
huh?
once batted in.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh? Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana moves over, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Nationals are out in front here, 2-1. Into the box now, Jose Peraza. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Jose Peraza.
Hey, we got 2 down.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chopped weakly to the left. Cook gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More from a view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on the show. Digging in to try it again. Steve
Third
Cook.
baseman.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cook.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Into
and do
the windup
with it.
and
Let's
the
go.
pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
And this will be fouled away.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Stevenson. And he makes the throw to first. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jose Peraza.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. To his left, Cook. A quick out number 1. Stepping into the box.
Here we go.
Cook.
Third
Been a
baseman.
strikeout victim twice
Steve
in this one.
Cook.
Hey, let her fly right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Tapper up the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Digging in once again, Bryce Harper.
right fielder,
He
number
flew out in his
that
last
pitch,
at-bat.
Bryce Harper.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Pedro Alvarez.
Next for
We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on,
Pedro
2 out here in inning
Alvarez.
number 6.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 3
Now
with a
batting.
couple of strikeouts
Left
for him
fielder,
to this point in the ball game.
Richard.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom. In now, Steve
Now
Cook.
batting. Third baseman, Steve.
Hey, we're patient up there.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Fella.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Hey, see it and rip it up there.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air after it is eaten. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And it remains 5-3.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
6-3 the final score today. Tanner Roark with his 4th win this season. Anthony DeSclafani was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. A.J. Ramos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs on 8 hits.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. The 2 men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Mike Leake starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season, and you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
Digging in.
Third.
Steve.
Here we go, baby.
And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey now, baby.
He's set and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire, and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled straight back.
Let's go now, 1 time.
The next 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch. Nobody better.
Hey, 1 time, right now.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get.
Digging in, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cook.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Third inning, no score to this point.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
Hard hit ball to second. One there.
He's out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Into the box.
Now
Steve
batting,
Cook. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.
One pitch, one spot.
Now a drive out to left center field.
Drive it, big guy.
Murphy is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. And he's back into second here safely. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch drilled on the ground to short. Mutter on the grass. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Reds 1. Stepping up now, Adam Duvall. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Adam Duvall.
Hey, come on now.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Falling for it, Cook makes the play, 1 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. So stepping in, Steve
Leading off for
Cook.
Washington.
He'll be tasked with
Third
starting
baseman,
things as we begin the
Steve
7th.
Cook.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Back up the. No, that got him.
One. That a boy.
Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Hit toward the right side.
Hey, you got that
and
one.
that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game.
Let's go now. One time.
Hit hard to short.
Hey, way to drive it,
and
big
that's
guy.
through, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, way to swing the bat. Nice rip.
Now batting, Steve Cook.
Hey,
he
one
hits
time
here in
right
a
now.
spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
In there, strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hey, see it, drive it.
Ready with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time here.
He's set. Here comes the 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Get your pitch.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They hold on to their 6-1 lead.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Washington wrap out 19 hits. Steven Strasburg picks up his team best 14th win in this one. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington.